Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Caleb, and in today's video I'll be giving you predictions for football matches taking place today, Sunday, the 22nd of September 2024. I have two sets of predictions for you today with our usual 2 odds and above, and hopefully at the end of the day we all will be happy and smiling because we must have maximized our winnings from these predictions. Yesterday, I gave you 2 sets of predictions, of which we got 1 out of 2 correctly. For our set 1 of yesterday, we had Liverpool versus Bournemouth, and we went for a home win for Liverpool. Liverpool actually dominated the game, and as a result, they won the game 3-0. So our home win prediction was spot on. Our second game was Vulus versus PAOK. This game, we took it from Greece, and we went for an away win for PAOK. PAOK actually dominated that game from start to finish, and the game ended 3-1 in favor of PAOK. So we also got that prediction spot on. Our third game was Slaven Belupu versus Dinamo Zagreb. This game from the Croatian League, we went for an away win for Dinamo Zagreb, but guys, they dominated the game in the first half but couldn't take their chances. And as a result, Slovan Belupu actually came back into the game in the second half and then won the game at the end of the day. The game ended 4-1 in favor of Slaven Belupu. It was a shocker, guys, because Dinamo Zagreb is the dominant force in this game. Meanwhile, Slaven Belupu were simply struggling. But then, guys, they came back in the second half and they did a turnover in the game and they actually won. So we lost that prediction because we went for an away win for Dinamo Zagreb. Our last game, the fourth and last game that completed our set 1 of yesterday, was West Ham United versus Chelsea. This game we went for over 7.5 corners, and guys, we got over 10 corners in the game. These 4 games actually made up our set 1 of yesterday, and it gave us a 2.7 plus odds, and we lost that particular set because Dinamo Zagreb could not win their game. For our set 2 of yesterday, we had Real Madrid versus Espanyol. We went for a home win for Real Madrid, and guys, Real Madrid dominated this game from start to finish against Espanyol, and they actually won that game 4-1. So our home win prediction for Real Madrid was spot on. Our second game was Werder Bremen versus Bayern Munich. We went for an away win for Bayern Munich in the game, and guys, Bayern Munich just blew away Werder Bremen in that game. They dominated the game and scored lots of goals. The game ended 5-0 in Bayern Munich's favor, and our away win prediction was actually spot on as well. The third game of our set 2 was Zenit St. Petersburg versus Fakel Voronezh. This game we went for a home win for Zenit, of which they won the game 3-1. And our last game to complete our set 2 of yesterday was Pet versus Kuressaare. This game from the Estonian League, we went for a home win for Pet. The game ended 4-3 in favor of Pet. Lots of goals being scored in that game, and we actually won that particular game because our home win prediction for Pet was spot on. These 4 games actually made up our set 2 of yesterday, and it gave us a 2.4 plus odds, and we won that set comfortably at the end of the day. So guys, congratulations to everyone who played from our set 2 and won. And for those of you who played our set 1, I am very sorry, guys. But then I will try as much as possible to make it up to you today. And that is why I have gone back to the drawing board, and I have come up with certain games for you, 2 sets of predictions to be precise. I have worked my socks off, guys, and hopefully we all can be happy at the end of the day. So for today, guys, for our set 1, we have Bayern Leverkusen versus Wolfsburg. We are going for a home win for Bayern Leverkusen in this one. I believe Bayern Leverkusen being at home and with the form that they are in, they will be able to put this game to bed against Wolfsburg comfortably at the end of the day. Our second game of our set 1 is AS Monaco versus Le Havre. This game from the French league, we are going for a home win for AS Monaco. I believe they have the capabilities of putting this game to bed against Le Havre. Le Havre, on the other hand, have been pretty decent, but going away to AS Monaco, I really don't see them getting anything out of this game. So it's a home win for AS Monaco. Our third game of our set 1 is Fortuna Sittard versus PSV Eindhoven. This game from the Holland League, we are going for an away win for PSV Eindhoven. I believe they have the qualities to actually go into this game and win at the end of the day. After a losing attempt in Europe or in the Champions League, guys, I believe PSV Eindhoven will be coming back and trying as much as possible to turn the ties around and get a victory to go back to winning ways. And as for Fortuna Sittard, they are a pretty decent side, especially at home. But then I don't see them containing this PSV Eindhoven side. And as such, we are going for an away win for PSV Eindhoven. The fourth game that completes our set 1 of today is Inter Milan versus AC Milan. Guys, this game is a very tricky one. But guys, Inter Milan at the moment are in a very, very good form. And I don't see them losing this game at all to AC Milan. AC Milan will try their best, but then guys, Inter Milan have a more quality players. And guys, they are going to actually win the game. But for being in the safe side, we are going for a more safer bet in this particular game. So it will be a home win or draw for Inter Milan. These 4 games will make up our set 1 of today, and it gives us a 2.6 plus odds. And the code is right there on your screen. For our set 2 of today, we have VfB Stuttgart versus Borussia Dortmund. A game where there is 50-50 chance of any side to win this game. But then guys, both sides will be going in for it, and they'll be creating lots of chances at both ends of the pitch. And both sides are capable of scoring and conceding against each other. So in this game, we are going for both teams to score. For our second game, WSG Tirol versus Red Bull Salzburg. This game from the Australian League, we are going for an away win for Red Bull Salzburg. I actually expect Red Bull Salzburg to dominate this game from start to finish, and as such, win the game comfortably at the end of the day. So it's an away win for Red Bull Salzburg. Our third game of our set 2 is Panathinaikos versus Panathinaikos. This game from the Greece League, we are going for a home win for Panathinaikos. I believe they have the more capable and better players to actually put this game to bed at the end of the day. Panathinaikos is not really a strong side, and they are really in poor form. I don't see them getting anything away to Panathinaikos. And as such, we are going for a home win for Panathinaikos in this game. The last game to complete our set 2 of today is Dinamo St. Budejovice versus AC Sparta Prague. In this game, we are going for an away win for Sparta Prague. Sparta Prague has all the qualities to actually go on to win this game, despite being away from home. St. Budejovice, on the other hand, are not really in good form, and they are at the bottom of the table. They are not really performing well, and as such, Sparta Prague, who were leapfrogged yesterday by Slavia Prague because of their victory against their opponents yesterday, Sparta Prague will definitely want to go back to the top of the table, and as a result, winning this game will take them back to the top, and I don't see them compromising at all. So we are going for an away win for Sparta Prague in this game. These 4 games actually makes up our set 2 of today, and it gives us a 2.4 plus odds, and the code is right there on your screen. So guys, that is the prediction there and there, and hopefully we all will be happy at the end of the day, because we must have maximized our winnings from these predictions. I have done my best behind the scenes, and hopefully these players can also do their best on the pitch so that we can win both sets of predictions at the end of the day. Please guys, don't forget to support the channel by giving this video a thumbs up and also hitting that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet, so that you can become part of this amazing family. And please guys, stay tuned to the channel because I'll be coming up with more and more prediction videos. Hope to see you on the next one, guys. Thank you.